I'm Pamela Pagano, and I am the Kind Time founder and host. And I'm also a journalism student and sociology student at Concordia University. Kind Time is a place where I interview people either from Montreal or from outside of our community, thanks to technology. And I interview them. There are people who are demonstrating acts of kindness and who are inspiring to me and to others. And so I want to take their story of goodness and share it with the world. So Kind Time is a platform where I share good news stories with the world. And it has come together thanks to all the wonderful volunteers and my family and my community. I have Kind Time Season 1, which is a bunch of wonderful, magical interviews that were done via Zoom, FaceTime, Instagram, all that. Season 1 of Kind Time was born the day after quarantine was set for everybody, because I woke up the next day and I was like, I still need to make this happen. And thanks to technology, Season 1 did happen. And it ended up being so wonderful because people were looking for a source of genuine good news and all that. And so that blossomed into something I never expected. Since the regulations had lifted, we did Season 2 in person. So that was not too long ago. And I had a camera crew come in. I had a bunch of local sponsors help make the set. It was amazing how everyone came together. I had volunteers, like just few, take pictures, behind the scenes footage. And then I had the wonderful, inspiring interviewees from Montreal come in every hour. So we had 10-minute interview, and then we had enough time to disinfect everything. Right, we're living through a pandemic, and so that was on September 19th, the day that we filmed the whole season of Kind Time number 2.
And accepting everybody for who they are, and understanding that we all come in different shapes, size, and at the end of the day, it's just accepting people for who they are, and keeping those negative or those rude comments to yourself and showing love all around.
I had people who rescue dogs, who are on missions to rescue dogs. I had people who are called the Positive Guys, where they spread positivity through their podcast and raise awareness on mental health. And so all those people all came that day separately, of course, at their allocated times, and they were able to share their story with myself, with my team. And once Kind Time Season 2 is launched on social media such as Instagram and YouTube, then with the rest of the world. Months and months before quarantine happened, okay, and before the pandemic, my mom and I were talking about what I wanted to do as my career after graduating in the journalism program at Concordia. And so we were like, what's your passion? I was like, well, obviously my passion is journalism, right? That's why I'm studying it. But then after, my mom was like, well, what's your purpose? And I was like, wow, that's a very heavy question. And my purpose is, I believe, is to share kindness with the world. I decided to take my passion, which is journalism, and my purpose, which is sharing kindness, and putting it together and creating Kind Time, because you never know what somebody is going through in their life, right? So a while ago, I had gone through certain traumatic things, and as many people do go through in their life, I don't wish it upon anyone. I was like, I do not want anybody to witness or feel the way I felt a while ago. And it was a journey of healing. It took over 10 years for me to become this woman that I am today. And so for me to be able to just make one person smile, even if it's just one, then I have served my purpose. I am happy. I think the world always needed more kindness, more positivity. And since the pandemic started, I think it's even more important now than ever, seeing that journalism and sharing happiness is what I really want to somehow make as my everyday career. I hope that Kind Time becomes literally my life. I hope that the future of Kind Time will just allow me to do what I want to do every day, which is just listening to people's stories and being able to share that with a bigger audience. So I think that people can share kindness even if they're not in person, face to face, especially during now the times that we're in. It's a lot more virtual contact than in-person contact. I like to call them little cuckoos. So even if you haven't spoken to somebody in a very long time, you just take your phone, which you have next to you all the time, and if you're thinking of them, literally write to them. You'd be like, hey, thinking of you. Oh my gosh, I saw this certain thing and it made me think of you, hope all is well. And then that could spark a conversation. And then maybe you can do a Zoom date or a Zoom coffee time, something like that. Kindness to me is sharing your time, not wanting something, of course, in return, but it means that I am here for you right now, and I know that I won't ever be able to rewind time, go back in time, and get these moments back. So the fact that I'm here with somebody in this present moment is kindness, because I'm giving them a part of my life, or somebody is giving me a part of their life that they won't ever be able to get back. And that is the greatest gift and greatest kindness you can ever give to somebody, because you really never know when somebody will be there and they won't be there. No matter what age, no matter what moment or situation you're in, you really don't know. So when you do give somebody your time, it's like, wow, thank you.